We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Red Sox are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Tyler Glasnow will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
A change of scenery might be just what Glasnow needed. Started his career with the Pirates. Never been a question about the stuff. Big time arm. 95 to 97 mile an hour fastball. Good curveball. This guy is what they look like. Big, strong guy. The concern with him, throwing enough strikes. If he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Pitch on the way. Hit to short. Adames picks it up. And that's out number 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Batting third, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Martin Perez is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. On the ground to the right side. There is Pedroia. And there's one away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Here comes the first pitch. He's running, swinging on the first pitch as this is hit out to Pedroia at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in, Hunter Renfroe. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. He's set. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Still no score. Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. High hop, and he barehands it. Oh, but he beats it out. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a one-out double.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 14 homers and 48 driven in. Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one. Chavis, the runner at second with one away. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting seven, the second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Here's the 1-0.
Nope.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Here's the 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
A bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw goes to third, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Diaz.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A ball and a strike. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. So coming to the plate, Brandon Lau. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. He's set and the pitch.
Oh, that gets there.
No one out with a runner at second. That evens it up 1-1. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Digging in, Nate Lowe. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch of the at-bat. Softly hit to the left side. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. A strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. Chasing after it is Pilar, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So here's Mike Zunino, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Runners are at second and third with one down. And he fouls this one off. Popped high in the air. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Kiermaier brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Pitch on the way.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball match outside.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 17 home runs and 31 RBIs. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Kevin Pillar.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that's off the left field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and she'll take a look at ball 1. One and 0. Here it is.
2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Hard hit ball to short, and this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Comes set, the 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored. So it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a confident.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the back into this at bat.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The 3-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First offering on its way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit to third. Devers gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in, Michael Chavis as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is a fastball that misses. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 50.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Settling in now, Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Up next for the Red Sox, The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Boston strands a couple. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Striding in, Yandy Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. Popped him up. Vasquez waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 35, Nate Lowe.
Now batting, Nate Lowe. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1-0 the count. One ball, one strike the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Standing in now, Willie Adames, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Bradley on the run, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Throw to third, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting, catcher.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Rays pick up a run on the RBI triple. We played 4, and Tampa's taken a 2-1 lead. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Pillar. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's in.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's out.
High in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0. Hey. 1-1.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And he popped him up low in foul ground, and no one will track it down. One run, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Renfroe is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogart.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 2 out with a man at first. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are in front, 2-1. Ready once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The center fielder, Kevin
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey. The count is 1-2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So digging in now, Jose Martinez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be taken by Pedroia for route number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Austin.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Austin Meadows. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. One and one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On the ground to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Peter Fairbanks will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
Stepping in, Michael Chavis. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Number 23, Michael Chavis.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one, no strike.
Pitch to the plate is his slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. From the stretch, and it's fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Left fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the inning now. Now in the box, Yandy Diaz. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 2-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Brendan Lau. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The 0-1 delivery. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The count now at 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The first baseman,
Heath Hembry, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 37, Heath Hembry.
Stepping in now, Nate Lowe, fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hembry playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now another 0-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Right side, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, with that base hit, D-Bro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Ryan Brazier, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Into the box now, Jose Martinez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 once more. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Sent on the ground out to second. There to get it is Pedroia. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they finally step aside here after clubbing the opposing pitching for 4 home runs en route to 5 total scores. 7th inning coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 7-1. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bradley waits on the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley.
3-1.
Kevin Pillar will be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and 1 strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lined hard toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. On to first, and they get the double play. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And we're back for the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're facing pitching that's throwing a lot of strikes, and that has forced them to hit from behind in the count more than they would like. However, they do have 6 hits coming out of counts that were in the pitcher's favor. So that's pretty strong evidence that these hitters are grinding out each and every at-bat, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Struck him out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
In now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's fouled away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Whoa.
At the plate now, Nate Lowe. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Two out, nobody on. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Down in order go the Rays. They're on top 7-1. Chaz Rowe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
J.D. Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, Dan, obviously a good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I tell you, as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Rowe has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-2 in the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 2-2 pitch popped up. Diaz is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Into the box now, Michael Chavis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Adames makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 7-1. Darwinzon Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hernandez.
Now to the plate, Willy Adames, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're on top 7-1. Colin Poche comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Colin Poche.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out at his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. None out. Runners at first and second. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1, the count to Pillar.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Shot to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Red Sox down to their final out now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch is made, and the Rays have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tyler Glasnow takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58.